Thank you for joining us. At BayTech Web Designs, we create interactive web solutions for your websites. Whether it's a website that you've got in development or a website that you're thinking about building in the future, what BayTech can do is provide you an exciting customer building experience for the users of your site. Whether your business model is retail nature, selling clothing or jewelry, or whether you're in the B2B space with software design or a consumer-focused job board, whatever your business model is, we can customize a customer management system and user portals to make your website more usable and to build and grow your business. Many other examples are available on our web portfolio at BayTechWebDesign.com/portfolio. To talk about user management, what we're talking about is a way for people to log into your website, share credentials with you, and then access things that you have stored in a user-only accessible place. This may be to access newsletters you've written them, but it could also be for you to export their information to send them direct mail. The administrator section of your site will be built so that you can import and export the users of your site, your current site, or future sites, and is also set up with a site administrator username and password to ensure that the credentials of the site are completely confidential. In addition, you can also check the order history. Whether you're a retail site or another sort of user site, maybe even a social media platform, using order history can tell you what the people that are on your website are coming there for, what they're accessing. Maybe they're accessing specialized documents that you've hosted in a secure place just for one customer or just one account that you've got. Or maybe this order management is set up to view what they're using the site for, whether they're using it for dialogue between other users or they're using it to access specific information that you've left for them in the user area. In addition to standard user portal setup, we can also integrate a third-party application like Facebook Connect. The most popular website in the world now gives you the opportunity to allow people to use their Facebook credentials to log into your site. You can also integrate with MySpace or into the OpenID partners, which includes Yahoo and Google. Many of you have seen Google Mail or Google shopping carts. This is a similar principle where someone is able to use their Google credentials to log into a third-party site. In this case, it would be your site. This third-party integration makes your site so much easier accessible that many people will be able to come to your site and they won't bounce off just because you've asked for their special credentials. In addition, what this will allow you to do is manage specific customer information. Maybe you need to view and update who the customers are. Maybe you need to list them for a specific mail program you're using, or maybe you want to do specific marketing to certain users that have certain things in common, whether they live in a place or they've got certain networks of friends that you're going to use for a viral marketing campaign. Customer management also enables you the opportunity to manage them by email. If you've asked them for their email when they log in, this will let you direct market to your customers or communicate with them about a specific order, a newsletter, or allow them to report system issues to you. The most important feature here that we have enabled your site for, or will build for your site, is the customer export feature. This allows you to bring all the customer information out into a CSV file, which is very easy to read in Microsoft Excel. This will enable you to take this information to another service, or maybe when you integrate an additional web solution, you can import it there and be able to use this information across the board. Now we'll do a quick demo of what exactly I'm talking about. So here we've got the administrative view of a dummy website that we've built for this demonstration. If you came to this website, you'd see that it asks for your email or your password to log in. This is where your customers are going to provide their credentials or even provide the third-party credentials that we mentioned. On this login page, this is where you're going to access it as the administrator of your site. You'll provide credentials that you've previously selected, like I'm doing now, and log into the site where you can see you've got two options. You can manage current accounts and you can add additional accounts. So for the purposes of our demo, we'll start with looking at the accounts that are already in our system. When I click the Account Management tab, up will propagate a list of all of the companies that I'm working on with this particular dummy site. This will also tell me how many documents that I've enabled them to view. So let's take ABC Incorporated as the first company that I wanted to look at. We'll click on the Edit tab and we'll see all the information that this user has provided. Here I've got their information, their name, their company name, the main contact, the email address, as well as the zip code and city and state. I also see the documents that I've loaded into the system for them to view. Maybe these are customer bills. It'll let me again select certain documents to upload so that I can, put more information on for my customers, or maybe I need to delete these documents off. Either way, I now have access to their records and I have access to all the stuff that I want them to view. And then from there we'll update the account info with the changes that we've made or the changes that we've reviewed, and we get a notice from the website that it's been taken successfully. In addition to just managing the accounts on here, we can also add new accounts. Let's say hypothetically that you get a call from a client and they say they want to be able to use your website better, and while you're on the phone with them you can take the company name and the administrator and put on all the information you want. Here I can add the documents that I want this user to be able to view, whether it's a PDF, a zip, or an Excel file. And then if this were going to be a real record that I'd put in, I would just put create an account. Again, very simply, from this website you can manage or set up new users for your site. And then depending on the additional features that we've already talked about, you may be able to export your customers, or you may be able to see what documents they've accessed, or upload a newsletter for them to view. One of the most important options you can select, the most important options you can select when you build your website with BayTech is the survey management system. This will allow you to ask your users what they use their website for or get other valuable market research. You can send out all customizable tools as opposed to the free tools that are out there on the internet. This will allow people to interact with your brand directly, and they'll only be provided hyperlinks to sites that you want them to visit. Perhaps you want them to come, visit, take a survey, and then immediately go into a certain section of your website. A great way to use this would be a software company that's asking whether the HR department or the sales department is going to use their software most, and then after that website is finished, it takes you directly to a purchase tab because that user has said that they are interested in a certain type of purchase. That would be a great way to use this. Now, if you like what you see and you'd like to build your customer base with some of the common add-on modules with BayTech, I encourage you to give us a call. Go ahead and give us a call at the number on your screen, or you can email us at sales@baytechwebs.com. Either one of these ways is a great way to get on the phone with a consultation and a web consultant here that will be able to give you this consultation about how this works specifically for your business model. Thank you very much, and we'll hopefully talk to you real soon.